Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome. If you are new here, I am Jari with Tired Moms Go Digital on a journey towards financial freedom through digital marketing and also trying to help as many people as possible start their online business because the digital marketing industry is going to be worth billions by 2026 and trillions by 2030. So if you are not in the online space in 2025, please drop in the comments why you're not, okay? Anna, good morning. Good morning, Luna. Tanger, good morning. So like I was saying, right, the digital marketing industry is going to be worth billions by 2026 and trillions by 2030. So you need to find your rhythm. You need to find a good product and go with it, okay? And start your online business, okay? Because there is a piece of that pie for everyone. We just need to find what resonates and works for us. I'm going to give you an example. Chris, good morning. Good morning and happy Tuesday. I almost want to say happy Friday, but Friday is like really far from here. Right? So, like I was saying, I lost track, right? So today we are going to be talking about what digital marketing is, the difference of, like affiliate marketing, MRR, MLM. I'm going to educate you, right? We are taking it back like straight up to the basics with these lives. So today we are talking about digital marketing and the different types of digital marketing. Tomorrow I am going to be talking about what a niche is, the evergreen niches that that you can start your online journey with, and then Thursday we are going to be talking about target audience, which is something, Jennifer, good morning, that a lot of people struggle with, right? You know that when you speak to everyone in this online space, you actually speak to no one. So when you are a beginner, it is vital. And let me just repeat that again. It is vital that you speak to one persona. Okay, when you try to talk to too many people, your message is not going to go out there. Beth, good morning. So I am going to simplify that and explain what a target audience is and how you can identify your ideal target audience, right? But that's for Thursday. So I kind of like wanted to give you a little brief explanation as how we're going to go back to the basics, right? We're going to start with digital marketing, then we're going to do niche, and then we're going to do target audience, okay? So with that being said, right, I'm going to give it a little bit more, a couple of more minutes for other people to join, but can we just talk about last night's call? Listen, Chris, you are going to laugh, okay? I was practicing, okay? I was practicing what I was going to say on that call. I didn't want to prepare anything. I didn't want to prepare anything at all. I was like, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to freestyle, right? Whatever comes out of my mouth, that's what I'm going to talk about. But the funniest thing was that I took a shower, right? And put my PJs on before I jumped on the call. And I was pacing around in my tub, like using my hands, like talking as if I was talking to you, kind of like practicing. You know when you like have a presentation for school and you have to practice? I was literally practicing what I was going to say. And I knew for a fact that I was not going to, once I got to the call, I was going to forget everything that I practiced. Everything that I practiced. I thought that was like the funniest thing. It's good that you freestyled. And that's why I wanted to freestyle. But I also kind of like wanted to try and practice something in case I got nervous. And let me tell you, because I had my PJs on, I ended up putting a hoodie on so that you guys wouldn't see. Did you forget? No, not really. Like, I didn't. It's like, so I just wanted to really focus on mindset, right? So, no. So, yes, I did. Actually, I'm sorry. I forgot everything I practiced in the shower. I totally forgot it in the car. Lucinda, good morning. I definitely forgot. The amnesia kicked in. Okay, I panicked. I literally panicked. And I had that hoodie on. I know you noticed I had a hoodie. And I don't know if you noticed, like my forehead was shining. I was so hot. Like I was so hot. Thank you so much for my heart, me. I was like, oh my God. But the thing is that I was just panicking because I had these people like at the beginning of the call, like unmuting themselves, jumping on but talking in the background. I didn't know how to let people in, so I think I panicked for a little bit, but I kept telling you guys, just bear with me, you know, like I got it. And I already have a handle for next time in the event that they want me to host another mentorship call. The way that went, the call was supposed to only be an hour, and we ended up, you know, ending the call at 10. And I feel like if I would have kept talking, people would have stayed there listening, which is crazy. So the thing that kind of like got me through it, like I was able to calm down, was the like the facial expressions that I kept seeing on the call. Like people just kind of like shaking their heads to everything I was saying. So that kind of like gave me the motivation that whatever I was saying at that moment is what they needed to hear. So that kind of like amps me up. And can I just say that by the time when I was done with that call, my adrenaline was to the roof, that it took me like an hour to be able to fall asleep, because I was just so excited on how the call went, you know, how people were so excited, how I was able to help, right? A lot of people were stuck. I got messages too on my DMs talking about, I really needed that motivation. Thank you so much. Like, I'm so glad I joined the call. And that is right there. That is like music to my ears. I know I made an impact by just like sharing what I shared last night. So that was exciting. Welcome everyone. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. So yes. So I'm just going to give it one more minute and start chatting over here. I definitely went and got my Starbucks this morning. Got me a venti to get me through the day, because yes, I'm tired. Went to bed extremely late last night, but it was worth it. I promise you, it was definitely worth it. So today, we are diving into what digital marketing really is. It was really good because the way you work the room. Thank you so much. You know what? And at first I'm like, I'm just going to treat it like I'm live. Right? I'm just going to treat it like I'm live. And thank you so much, Chris. Wait, let me applaud you because you were helping me. I saw your picture. I felt like, okay, I'm good. I have my people here supporting me. I didn't see I know other people joined, but I only on the screen that I was able to see, the only familiar face was you. So just having you there was nice to have like a familiar face that I know, that I personally connect with, and just like answering the questions in the chat, dropping my handle in there because I couldn't do everything at once. So I truly appreciate that. Thank you. Good morning, Lorraine. Happy Tuesday. How's it going? Sorry. No, don't say sorry. I appreciate you for helping. What do you mean? Sorry, girl. No. Unstoppable Glow. Good morning. And not for nothing, I think that I can definitely do, because I saw somebody drop. Thank you so much for my TikTok. I saw somebody drop. I can't wait for all the modules to be translated into Spanish. I feel like I got it in me to host a mentorship call in Spanish. I might throw a little Spanglish in there, but I can most certainly handle a Spanish call. So yeah, come in, Ivy. Come on in. Why not? 1 second. Let me just close the door. I'm not opening the door for you, okay? Sorry, guys, because you know that Ivy acts like she pays bills in my house, so she comes in and out whenever she wants. And when I'm live, I want my door closed. Okay, so let's get this started. Just Eve, good morning. Welcome everyone. Happy Tuesday. Today we are going back to the basics, right? Like I said, we're diving deep into what digital marketing really is. Exactly, Ivy Queen. We're diving into what digital marketing really is, not just the surface stuff, right? But the real tools, the terms, and opportunities that can change your life if you're ready to learn and apply them. Okay, so if you've been confused, overwhelmed, or just plain curious about this whole digital marketing thing, you are definitely in the right place. Okay, and like I said, what I teach you here, you can also use and go educate your audience. You know how a lot of people say, I'm afraid to go live. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Well, guess what? What I teach you here, you can go ahead and teach your people, right? because your audience is not on my in my community, or is not in my For You, and they're in there for you. I'm not in there for you page, if that makes sense. Daisy, good morning. Right? So don't feel like you're copying me, right? Because this is all educational material that you can go search online, learn, educate yourself, and then come out here and educate your people, right? Because one thing that I can't stress enough is that when you serve your people, right? When you serve them, when you educate them, they see you as that authority figure. And that is exactly what we want, right? We want them to see us as the authority figure. We want them to come to us for those questions. And at the beginning, it might be overwhelming, right? Because we're getting hit with so many questions, but in reality, it's going to be worth your while, because when they're ready to commit and invest, they're going to go to you because you were there serving them, okay? Chris, thank you for my heart puffs. So, digital marketing, right, is how businesses use the internet, right, and digital tools like websites, social media, emails, and ads, right, to promote what they sell. So instead of handing out flyers or paying for TV ads, which was a thing back in the day, right, they use platforms like IG, TikTok, YouTube, FB, and email marketing, right, to get in front of their people, of your ideal target audience. So I'm going to give you an example. Think of your favorite online store. How did you find out about them? Okay, maybe an IG ad, a TikTok review, or an email. That's all digital marketing in action. Josie, good morning. Why does digital marketing matters in this day and age, right? Thank you so much for the follow. It's how people are shopping now. Everything is digital. I tell you guys all the time, I cannot stress this enough, that the online space, AI, right, is taking over. Okay, thank you so much for my heart, me. AI is taking over. Everything is going digital. So you need to educate yourself, right? Because of how everything has happened, how everything is going digital. Not only digital, but how we go to the supermarket now and it's like all self-checkouts. It's all robots pacing around in the aisles, right? Like I said, AI and these robots are taking our jobs, but we can't be afraid when we are already building an online business. So it's not really going to affect us if we stay the course with this online business, right? You don't need a big brand to get started. You just need to start. You can build a brand directly from your phone, your iPad, a computer, whatever it is. You just need to start somewhere, okay? What are some types of digital marketing, right? Making money moves. Good morning. Social media marketing. So this could be promoting on TikTok, IG, FB, etc. Email marketing. You can be sending out valuable emails to your potential clients, right? Another thing, why serving your audience is important is because the first thing they're going to do, right? They're not going to feel comfortable enough to invest, right? Because you need to earn that like trust factor with them, okay? Before they spend money, right? Or give you their money, right? So that is why having a freebie, a lead magnet is very important. Okay, you want to give them something, right? So that they can, and depending on the value that you give in the freebie, they're going to pay attention to what you're saying. Ivy, good morning. They're going to keep an eye on you and they're going to pay attention to what you are saying. Okay, so having a freebie there, not only are they going to grab your freebie, right? Because they resonated with you. They're going to keep an eye on you, right? But now you hold their email, right? So whenever you want to promote a product, whenever you want to maybe send an educational or a motivational email, that lead right there is going to get your email. Okay, that is the importance of having a freebie, lead magnet, whatever you want to call it, for your audience. Okay. Content marketing, creating videos, blogs, posts that educate or entertain. SEO, search engine optimization, helping people find you on Google, not only on Google, Trixie, good morning, but on YouTube, on TikTok, because remember, all these platforms now are search engine optimized. Okay, so you want to make sure, right, that you are using SEO, happy Tuesday, right, so that people can find you when they are looking for you. And then we have good morning, Ann, right? And then we have paid ads, right? Paying to get your message seen faster. Jolie, buenos dias. I don't recommend paid ads because doing paid ads gets really pricey, okay? I feel like paid ads, I've done it and that's why I'm telling you. I tried, I tested it out and I literally did not get a return on my investment. It was just like, and that's the thing with paid ads, you need to be willing, right, to pretty much waste the money, okay? Waste the money, throw it in the trash, right? But the more you practice, obviously you get there. And I've tested a couple of ads and I've been able to generate a little bit from ads, right? On my low ticket products. But again, right, if you are a beginner, I don't want you running ads because you haven't really built that trust-like factor with the audience that you have now to be running ads. I hope that makes sense, right? And then we have affiliate marketing, recommending products and getting paid for it, getting a commission for it. Okay, so what is MRR, Master Resell Rights, right? MRR means I worked all evening yesterday. How was your hosting last night? Thank you so much, Jolie, for my heart me. It was amazing. It was amazing. The call ended at 10 p.m. I was hyping people up. People were excited to be there. It was very motivational. It went well. I believe I recorded the call. I know I hit record. So, I hope that once they download it, they can for sure add it to the community for you to go back and watch it. Thank you so much, Ann. Buenos dias. Hola, Lisa. Good morning. It was great. I was nervous at first, right? I was so nervous that I started sweating like no tomorrow, but it went great. Then I just kind of like, it was like second nature to me. Yes, so awesome. Yeah, so it was recorded. Like I said, I was all over the place, so it was just, yeah. It was a little overwhelming at the beginning, but then I got the hang of it. Period. Okay, again, MRR means you buy a digital product like a course, whatever it is, a natural. You were not. Thank you. I appreciate the faith you guys have in me, okay? And then, like I said, MRR means you buy a digital product like a course, for example, and then you get the rights to resell it to others and keep 100% of the profit. So with MRR, there is no middleman, okay? So an example of this would be you buy a digital course for $500, you resell that course to others for $500 and you keep all the money. Obviously, you know, these storefronts or whatever you use is going to take like a percentage of that for allowing you to host that product, right? But you still get 100% of the commission, right? And then you can sell it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, okay? The different types of MRR, right? So we have PLR, right? Private label rights, where you can edit, rename, or rebrand the product as your own, okay? Then we have resale rights, RR, right? With resale rights, you can sell the product as is, but can't change anything, right? And again, then we have MRR, master resale rights. You can resell it and give the next buyer the rights to also resell it and gain 100% profit. I'm going to give you the pros and the cons of MRR. The pros, right? You get full profit, you learn and earn, right? And no product creation needed, right? So the product is already done for you, right? And what are the cons, right? Less control over who buys in, right? Some people buy and misuse the system, scammers, right? And it can get saturated if people don't learn how to market properly, okay? So those are the pros and cons of MRR, right? Master Resale Rights. Now let's dive into what affiliate marketing is. Please hold. I need a sip of my coffee. Okay. Affiliate marketing, right, is when you promote someone else's product or service. And if someone buys through your special link, your unique link, you earn a commission. You don't own the product. You're like the middle person connecting the buyer and the seller. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example, right, with Amazon. Because, you know, Amazon, Millie, good morning, right? let's say you bought a ring light on Amazon and you loved it. So you sign up for the Amazon influencer or the Amazon affiliate program. Now, when you share your link on TikTok, IG, your storefront, whatever it is, and someone buys that ring light, you get paid a small commission, right? It could range between 2% to 10%. Okay. You're still getting a commission, right? Out of a product that you use and that you like. So that's like an example, right, of digital marketing. Ty, good morning. A lot higher commissions than I make my FT sales job. You see what I mean? See what I mean? Right? And if you're already buying from Amazon, Nurse B, good morning. Why not monetize? Why not monetize from it? Okay. So then we have another example. This one is more like on a course, a digital course, right? Because that's a lot of us are doing the course, right? So you love a digital course that teaches people how to grow on TikTok, whatever it is. The course creators gives you an example, 50% affiliate commission, right? The course is $200. Every time someone buys from your link, you make $100, right? 50%. No customer service, no handling refunds, just sharing what you already love. So I'm going to give you an example, another example. So SWC 2.0, you guys know I promote that course. I love that course. And not only because I am a co-creator inside the course, but I was already coming out here preaching about the opportunities inside this course before I was even asked to create a module inside that course, right? So when I come out here, I tell people what I love about the course. What are you going to learn inside the course to kind of like emphasize and tell people how this is different from any other course out there, right? So it not only stays in its own lane, right? It not only gives you like podcast style vibes, right? But it teaches you multi streams of income, right? So if reselling your course is not your thing, that is completely okay, because now you have 23 other ways that you can monetize online. Okay, so you can emphasize, right? You can say, the course is $596, but you get 90% commission, making $506 from every sale that you make. Okay. So why is affiliate marketing model like beginner friendly? You don't need to create a product, right? No technical skills needed, right? You can start free or low cost, right? Depending, right? If you can jump on through Klarna, Affirm, Afterpay, right? You can be faceless and still make money, right? And you can get to learn and earn at the same time, right? Common ways to promote as an affiliate through content creation, reels, TikTok, blogs, live stream, email marketing, product reviews, tutorials. You can show how the product really works by showcasing what have you learned inside that product. Okay. A lot of people feel, let me just throw that out there, but a lot of people feel that they've invested in a course, they haven't made any money, and they feel automatically that they got scammed. This doesn't work, okay? And I just love the honesty when these people just have the audacity to tell me, I haven't even reviewed the course. That is the number one problem out there. That is the number one problem out there, okay? And the other problem is that creators are showcasing a reality that is not a reality, right? So they're showcasing how pretty everything is, right? Because they're making crazy amounts of money, but they're not really speaking on the hard work, the times they pull their hair, the times that they wanted to quit before they started seeing the success, right? So we need to be a little bit more open and raw about how we really got to where we got once we start making that money, if that makes sense. Deanna, good morning. Okay, let's see. I made 16.67 commission at my sales job and 90% on affiliate. That's insane. That is crazy. Digital and good morning, right? I get it. I understand, because these creators are out here preaching how it's very easy, but it's not. It's not. You need to put in the work. You need to have, like I spoke about on the call, you need to have the right mindset, right? You need to take the initiative to work on your mindset. Danielle, thank you so much for the follow, because things are gonna get hard, right? It's not easy, okay? And it doesn't take 1 to 2 hours a day, but let me just emphasize, but If you only have 1 to 2 hours a day to work on your business, then you need to use that 1 to 2 hours a day. Okay. I remember at the beginning of my journey, I was spending between 6 to 7 hours, right? While I was working my full-time job. And when I was done working my full-time job, I was adding extra hours because I was just so lost. I was glued to my iPad trying to learn. I'm still trying to make a sale after 2 months. Right, Ty? And that doesn't mean that the business is not working for you because you haven't made a sale in 2 months. It doesn't mean that the business is not working for you. It means that you might have to go back to the drawing board and see how you are going to connect the leads and the audience that you have already captivated. Okay? Please don't, just because it's only been 2 months, do not get discouraged. Okay? Remember, it took me 6 months, right, of being in this space consistently before I ever saw my first sale. Okay. And before that, let me just paint the picture for you. Before that, I was in the high ticket affiliate marketing industry for 8 months and failed miserably. Okay. Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you. Tappity, tappity, tappity. Okay. Let me just see. Want to make sure I don't miss anything. Yup. Yes, working for the man never gets you ahead. You just survive and not thrive. And that is exactly why right there, and that should be your motivation to continue pushing forward, right? Noemi, good morning. That should be your motivation to continue pushing forward. Absolutely, we are building trust. 1000%. Okay, so common affiliate platforms, right? We have Amazon Influencer, right? Amazon Associates, we have Impact, we have Share a Sale, we have Digistore24, we have ClickBank, we have StanStore for creator programs, and we have course platforms like SWC, UBC, DWA, all the roadmap, all these digital marketing courses that are out there that you can be an affiliate for. I don't tell you, I do not recommend, Taisha, good morning, babe. I don't recommend that you just jump into everything, right? Thank you so much for my popular, right? I don't recommend that you jump into everything. I just want you to invest in whatever you feel not only will help you grow in your business, but your ideal audience, okay? Thank you so much, babe, for my roles. Leah, good morning. I'm going to give you an example. When somebody comes to me and tries to pitch me a product, right? Before the old Jotty would invest in the product, like I wouldn't even hesitate. I would jump on the product because I felt that product was going to be the solution to my pain, right? Thank you so much for my roses. To the point that I was just like, it's like in a week, I was like spending crazy amount of money on everything that was out there. And it was so many products that I was investing my money on that I couldn't even go over them. Like I was buying guides that were like 50 pages long, 100 pages long, guides that were like 4 pages long that absolutely taught me nothing. Okay. So now when I decided to take my business serious, right? I decided to take my business serious. I said, I am only, that was me. That's a lot of us. That is actually a lot of us. When I decided to take my business serious, I told myself that first of all, I am always going to invest to elevate my business and myself. Courseaholic, period, right? I told myself I was only going to invest, right? My mentor was making money off me. I get it. Thank you so much, Deanna, for my heart pumps, right? I absolutely get it, right? Because we're desperate. So we feel it, and it's not that we are doing it, right? Because we just feel honestly that is going to be the solution to our pain, okay? But we don't know no better. Nobody was telling us that. Nobody was telling us that it was gonna be that way, right? We had to learn the hard way. Ty, thank you so much for my heart puffs, but I am here to tell you that when you sit down, you analyze yourself and you tell yourself, I am going to take my business serious, right? I am only going to invest in whatever it is necessary. Digiholics unite. I love that, right? I am only going to invest in whatever is necessary. So when a creator comes and tries to pitch me something, I have to challenge them. I have to challenge them, okay? I challenge them by asking questions, by educating myself, right? Okay, Noemi, thank you so much for, thinking about me with this product. And I just laugh about it because it could be that the product just came out and they are selling it like the hottest thing in town, right? Like, you need this, you need to be in here. Well, why do I need to be in there? And sometimes they get mad. They kind of like, just stop DMing me because I am challenging them. You need to tell me how that's going to be different to what I already have. I'm like, girl, Manda, good morning. Like, you need to tell me. You need to tell me, how is that going to be different? How is that going to help my ideal target audience, right? So they're like, well, it just came out, so it's like trending right now because that's not good enough of an answer for me. That is not good enough, right? Because these people already have a warm market. So they're going to sell that product like hotcakes. But for me, because I'm not there yet, I might not be able to resell that product. Okay. And if you guys know me, right? If you guys have been following me, you guys know that I don't put a product in my store until I dissect the entire product. That's just me. That is just me. You know what I mean? That is just me. They're always in my inbox. Girl, I know. And that's why I am preaching out here. I decided to go live, yes, twice a day, period, girl. I love it. Congratulations to you, Ty. Then next week, something new. Not even next week, Chris. Within the same week, they have the audacity in the same week. Okay. And I've noticed that a lot of these creators don't pitch me anymore. And I'm okay with that. I don't care. Right? Yeah, that's crazy, right? I don't care. I am okay with that. Okay, just like when NewbieBot came out, I played around. Just to give you some context, I played around with NewbieBot for an entire week before I could not shut my mouth up about how good NewbieBot was. And I came out here and I told you guys about it, right? And some of you went and grabbed it, right? And told me the same thing. Oh my God, this is so good. I'm like hooked, right? That is what you need to do with your audience. You need to build that trust by keeping it real, being authentic, educating them, right? Letting them know, right? Instead of pitching every product that is out here when you don't even take the time to go over the product yourself. Okay? So let's continue. Let me just take a sip of my coffee. 1 second. Good morning, Alexis, right? So what are the best niches, right, for affiliate marketing? Gerald, good morning, right? We have MMO, make money online, right? We have beauty and skincare, right? We have parenting, mom gear, mom life. We have fitness and wellness, right? We have pet products. I am also in the pet niche, right? We have digital products, AI tools. AI tools are trending like there is no tomorrow at the moment, right? Remember what I told you guys? AI is taking over. Lynn, good morning. Right? So you need to constantly educate yourself. And I cannot stress this enough, right? You need to focus on products you use and believe in. If you are not in alignment with your product, it's going to be hard for you to resell that product. I am telling you right now. People can tell. People can tell. Okay, if you are not in alignment with your product, you will not have the confidence to show up and talk about it. 1 second, let me just see. Gerald said, I can tell people what digital marketing is not. Period. Yeah, I was in one live and the host had openly stated that they didn't really look at the course. Oh my God, Lucinda, stop it. Wow. So they were reselling it and they didn't even know the course. I'm telling you, the audacity. And a lot of people are struggling for that same reason. They are not even taking the time to review the information. Guys, if you are investing your money, if you are investing your hard-earned money, why are you not educating yourself? That is what I just need to. I need some logic behind that. Okay? Everybody gets desperate, but at what point, right? When you get desperate, you get sloppy. That is a good example of what is not. Exactly, Gerald. I agree 1000% with you. What is the rush? What is the rush of you doing that? Vanessa, good morning. They're focusing on selling and not serving. And I am tired of seeing that, right? I am tired of seeing that because it's just like I was saying on the mentorship call last night. And I saw a few facial expressions when I said this, and I am okay because I was built different. I'm not in this space to nobody, I don't need, everybody out there doesn't need to like me. I won't be everyone's cup of tea, and that is okay. I am comfortable with that. Okay. I don't need everyone's approval of me. I am fine with that, but it took me a long time to get there. When I said in last night's call, I am not a person that draws you in by putting income claims. So people, when I said, that you will never catch me putting income claims in my lives to kind of like wheel you in, I won't do that. Right? I won't do that when I am live, right? A lot of creators are doing it, and they're making, and not only that, and Jero is going to love this because Jero focuses a lot on, like the ethics of digital marketing, right? So I see a lot of creators using other people's stand store, and I saw this from someone that I kind of like connected with throughout my journey, and I was just very disappointed. Like, yes, income claims, right? I see individuals so desperate that they are using other people's stand store screenshots and making it seem like they're theirs. But they're so smart that the person's stand store tag, like handle, is there where you can clearly see that that's not their store. You know what I mean? Well, I feel that yes. Well, I feel that my money is my business, and yes, and I get it exactly. So that is what I mean. People are so desperate that this is what we've come to, that people are using other people's income claims to make it seem like you're going to make money instantly. See, I made this money, and that is not okay. You just need to be okay with the fact that you haven't made any money, and you need to say, I haven't made any money yet, but this is what I have learned. This is what I have learned. I learned how to set up a storefront. I learned what branding was. I learned what digital marketing was. I learned what email marketing was. Showcase what you have learned. Oh no, we need to have integrity and ethics all the way. Truth reigns and hype fades. Period. Gerald, I freaking love you. You know what I mean? Like, I cannot agree anymore with this. And that's why I conduct my business the way that I do. Okay, because these creators, although they're wheeling you in by putting these crazy amount of income claims on their lives, right, to make it seem and tell you that is that easy for you to jump on through them, and then you're screwed because they're not going to help you, right, navigate the course, right? Jenny, good morning. Right? They're not going to help you, but it's going to get to a point that they're going to get a bad rep. So okay that they're making a shit ton of money, but then there are people in the back. I purchased from this person, and this person like completely ghosted me. So how far or how long do you think that business is gonna go through with the way that they are running their business? That is what you need to ask yourself, right? Do you want to be known for that? No. You can make market how you want, face on people. It's illegal to use results that are not typical. I agree. In a live, I asked the host, you have mentees that are winning. How do you help those that struggle? They didn't have an answer for me. Of course they didn't have an answer for you. Of course they did not have an answer for you. Okay, why? Because those are probably one of the creators that has a Telegram or that has a IG group and just throws all their mentors in there, and that's it. Okay, I tell you guys all the time, because a lot of you guys have requested me to have like a community. I like to help you one-on-one. I like to have that personal interaction with you. So instead of me just creating a chat where I throw you in there, if you are my mentee and you reach out to me on my DMs, you will get an answer. And I beg to differ anybody here that has purchased from me if this is not true. Okay? And if you follow me on IG, I will send you voice notes like no other. Okay? because that is how I want to conduct my business. Why do you think people are always saying, oh my God, I love Jody. Jody's the best. She's the best mentor. It's because I have made that name for myself. Okay? I take my time to make those connections with my mentees. I make sure, and I not only help my mentees, but I also help other people that haven't even purchased nothing from me. Okay? That's just the simplicity of it. Good morning, Norma. Let's see, Jody, how they were making face on people. You know what I mean? And I'm okay with that. Like I said, I am not going to be everyone's cup of tea. Period. And I am okay with that. Okay? I am confidence. She is 514. Good morning. I am okay with that. Okay? You guys need to be okay with that. Now, let's talk about MLM versus affiliate marketing versus MRR. You are my cup of tea, period. You see what I mean? I might not be your cup of tea, but I am Lorraine's cup of tea. I am Deanna's cup of tea. I'm Ty's cup of tea. I'm Jolie's cup of tea. And like I said, guys, when you start this business, I'm Ann's cup of tea. Thank you so much, Chris, for my heart puffs. When you are in this business, you're going to have people that hate on you. Okay, you're going to have people that hate on you, and that's when I love it. I must be doing something right that you are hating on me. Bring it on. Okay, girl, period. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So just be prepared. Just like you get love, you are also going to get hate. You are my coffee cup. I love it. You are my cup of tea and coffee, period. I love it. I love it. So, MLM often gets a bad rep, right? And for a good reason, okay? You don't just sell a product, you're encouraged to recruit others to sell too, right? It's not always bad, but it's very different from affiliate and MRR models, right? And a lot of people don't understand. I've seen a lot of people like that jump on into my life that have no idea what MRR, what affiliate marketing is. And the minute they hear me talk about a course, they're like, MLM, that's a scam. You know, that's not true. Negative energy, return to sender with a heart, period, right? So MLM stands for multi-level marketing, right? You can earn from sales and from building a team under you, right? Your team recruits more people and you earn a percentage from their sales too, right? So the more people you recruit, the more money you make. Usually involves selling physical products, right? Like shakes, skincares, whatever it is, right? So I'm going to give you an example of like MLM companies, Herbalife, Monat, It Works, Arbonne, Beachbody. Those are all considered MLM programs. Have a blessed day, everyone. Have to go. Bye, Noemi. See you tomorrow. Right? You earn money by selling the product and from other people under you, right? So you're a downline making sales too. This is why MLM feels more like recruitment than marketing. So now I want to compare the three models, right? So I'm going to give you like a feature and then I'm going to give you what MRR would stand for, what affiliate marketing, and then MLM to compare the two. Done network marketing. Right? So for product ownership, with MRR, yes, you get resale rights, right? With affiliate marketing, no, you don't get product ownership, but you promote someone else's product. And with MLM, you don't get product ownership. The company owns the product, right? For income model, with MRR, you get 100% profit on each sale. With affiliate marketing, you get commissions typically between 20 to 90%, mainly 80%, okay? With MLM, profit from product plus recruiting bonuses, recruiting on other people, right? With recruiting needed, with MRR, no. Affiliate marketing, no. With MLM, yes. You earn more. The more you recruit, the more money you earn. Do you need a crazy investment to start? Thank you so much for my heart puffs, right? So investments to start. Thank you so much. With MRR, right, it's between $100 to $500, depending on if you're going for a low ticket, depending if you're going for a mid-tier or if you're going for a high ticket course. With affiliate marketing, right, is either a low investment or free, again, depending on the product, right? Because I affiliate marketing, I'm going to give you an example for Amazon. I get free products just to do a review, right? Am I not only getting a free product to do a review on that specific product, but then I'll also get commission. So again, it just depends, right? And then for MLM, it varies, usually 100 to 1,000 for the initial investment. I'm going to give you an example, right? With the MRR system, buying a digital course and reselling it, rinse and repeat. Okay, so for affiliate marketing, you're promoting a software, a course, and earning a commission from that, right? And then for MLM, you're selling hair care products, or you're selling skincare products or health products, and you're building a team from there. How do you get free products? 1 second, Roxanne. Good morning. Right? For control over branding, I'm doing good. How are you? So for control over branding, right, with MRR, you sell someone else's branded work, or you can, you can rebrand, right, unless it's a PLR. With affiliate, no, you don't have any control over branding. Your product is you're going to sell it with the branding that it already has. And with MLM, there's none, right? You can't rebrand. You have to sell exactly how it is. For customer service with MRR, yes, you are the responsible for your clients, right? To provide them that service, to help them, right? Whereas for affiliate marketing, no, the creator, right, or the owner of the product handles the customer service. And for MLM, it depends on the specific MLM rules. Okay, so after comparing the three, which one, right? Which one is best, right? So with MRR, you have more responsibility, but higher reward. With affiliate, it's easier to start, lower risk, right? And you don't have that much responsibility, right? And with MLM, right, not recommended unless you love the product and want to build a team. I'm going to give you an example of MLM, right? There's this creator that pitched the Oliveda products to me, right? And when after like going through like cancer, like my skin like completely changed. It was like dull, and I was like desperately looking for products like very safe products to use, right? Because now I'm like trying to switch everything around, from like what I eat to the products that I use to the shampoo, everything, right? And I needed to start with my face, because my face is my brand, guys. I got to take care of it, right? So I'm like, okay, I did my research on the products. The products were really good, right? So I went and I purchased the products on the pricier side. But again, I need to take care of me. So I invested in the products, and then she pitched me if I wanted to be part of her group, right? Part of her team. And then I won't have to pay the full price for the products. And I said, honestly, I was able to tell her, I just don't feel okay recruiting people. I'm like, I'll continue buying the products for you depending on how they work. And I've been using them for like 2 months and I love them. I'll continue, but I just don't feel comfortable. It's not in me to go pitching to people. You guys, if you guys know me, I come out here, I serve you, I educate you. And if something resonated with you, you're gonna buy from me, right? But it's not in me. And that's the thing with MLM. You are constantly recruiting people, like shoving a product down their throat, right? And telling them to join their team desperately, and that's not in me. Thank you so much from my heart, me love. So again, if it's in you, I feel like for salespeople, that would be like amazing, because they already have like that sales background. But for me, I prefer not to. I'll stay with the full price. You know what I mean? So that is the difference between the three, okay? I'm going to pause there because I've been talking a lot, and I'm going to just see if anybody has any questions on affiliate marketing, on MRR, on PLR, or MLM, and I can answer. Good morning. Haven't heard you in a while. I just got back from vacation, babe, last week, so I got back a little sick, so I took the rest of the week off last week, but here I am preaching and serving. Any questions? If no questions, I will continue. Okay, and thank you so much for tapping that screen, showing your girl some love. Wait until you see the change coming to marketing. It's going to continue changing, Jaro. It hurts, but it's going to continue changing because there are so many unethical people that I don't even blame if it changes, and it makes it harder because of all the unethical people coming out here painting a picture that is not. Okay? Painting a picture that is not. So, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be surprised. So, why are courses shifting from MRR to affiliate models? Let's talk about that, right? This is a big one, and it's actually trending, and I'm going to break it down a little bit based on the research that I made. How do you get free products in join? Okay, so let me just answer Priscilla's question really quick. Okay, good one. Period. Ooh, Jaro, you already know, right? Thank you for my popular. Drop it. If you know the answer, please drop it in the comments while I answer Priscilla's question. Okay, Priscilla. So, if you want to get free products from Amazon, you first need to apply for the Amazon Influencer Program, okay? Once I applied for the Amazon Influencer Program and I got approved from On-Site Commission after uploading my first 3 videos, right? Once I got approved, congratulations, you got approved for On-Site Commission, right? I started uploading review videos to my Amazon storefront, okay? Within 2 weeks of me being approved for the Amazon Influencer and On-Site program, I got invited to the Creator Connections inside Amazon, right? You can apply for the Amazon Creator Connections program. You need to wait to get the invitation. I got it within 2 weeks, right? But every week I was uploading between 3 to 5 review videos, right? So inside that Creator Connections program, you get there's like campaigns for so many products, pet products, kids product, baby products, anything you can think of, garden, household products. You pitch to them, you reach out to them, and you kind of like ask them, hey, I'm an Amazon influencer and I would love to collaborate with you. Would you provide a free sample? Okay, and if they want to work with you, they will say, sure. They'll ask you for your information. Is safe, so you can drop all your, like, if you're, like your name and your address, and they'll send you the product. I get a lot of free products for my dog through Amazon Influencer. Okay, through Creator Connections, and that's how I get free products from Amazon. Okay, I've gotten a bathing suit from there. I've gotten actually 2 bathing suits from there. I've gotten facial products from there for free. Again, you pitch to all of them, but not all of them are gonna respond. Okay, but the ones that do, once you get the product, you have to make a review video. Okay, 1 second. I just need to. I know. Brand control and longevity. Yes, indeed. Sandra, good morning. Catch y'all later. Great live. And thank you so much for stopping by. You know your face when you do it. You know your face when... what do you mean you know your face when you do it? Sandy, good morning. Can you elaborate on you know your face when you do it? I'm a little confused by that comment, so if you can. I meant, do you show your face when you do it? The review videos? No, I don't. Let me just give you an example. For the bathing suit, right, that I got for free, I actually loved it, right? So I recorded myself from the neck down, but I actually got this really nice utensil holder. Like, it was handmade. Guys, this utensil holder is $70. And the creator, they agreed to collaborate with me, but the only thing they asked was for my face to be in the video. And I recorded myself with the utensil holder in my hand and kind of like showing all the details that the utensil holder had. I'm like, this is ceramic, you know, so you have to be very careful with it. But again, right, if you don't want to show your face, you don't. I want to say that 75% of the review videos that I do, I don't show my face. unless I have to. Like, I have a walking pad. The walking pad, I had to like open it, fold it to show them how, you know, how it doesn't take a lot of space. So for that one, I show my face. So you kind of like be the judge of if you want to show your face in the video or not, but you don't have to, okay? Let's see. One of the niche I'm going to focus on is baby, kid, and mom products, since I love it. Congratulations on the baby. Hey, loved your vacation vibe. So I did. I had an amazing time. We are already planning next year's girls trip already. Believe it or not, it's crazy. We like to plan ahead of time. The season I'm in, I love it. Programs are going affiliate for longevity, scaling, and cash flow. Yep. Let's see. How do you earn from that? Okay, so you do a review video, and if you have on-site commission, even if the people don't buy the product, you just get a commission from them reviewing the video. Okay, so that's why doing Amazon reviews is like kind of like long-term. There are people that make 300, like, there's a creator that she makes a lot of money, right, through Amazon. Like, that is what she does full time, right? But she also like pays for like extensions to kind of like let her know what items to review that really will give you like that high commission. That's not my sole focus. So I just like whatever products I know that are on Amazon that I buy from Walmart or whatever, I am gonna do a review video from it, and I'm okay with getting those $2 because it's money that I didn't have, if that makes sense. Okay, and again, for me, the free products is amazing. I need that walking pad. I'll send you the link. Period. And it's really good. It's really good. Let's see. And I actually just invested in a weighted vest. I think I get that in the mail tomorrow. And I want to start walking on the walking pad with a weighted vest on. I really want to get back into strength training. Tanya, good morning. Divine Viber, good morning. Girl, I've been sitting on Amazon influencer. You just need to start. Just apply, right? You don't need a certain amount of followers, right? You just need to apply. Provide all your social media handles and just apply, okay? And just upload your first 3 videos, because you really want Amazon Associate and Amazon Influencer is different. So with Amazon Associate, you earn a higher commission, right? But no, I'm sorry. You earn a smaller commission. With Amazon Influencer, you unlock all the features. So you earn a commission even when people don't buy, just from viewing your review video. So it's like a no-brainer. And we are constantly ordering from Amazon. So why not monetize? Why not monetize, Vanessa? Right? I was accepted and just haven't started. If you were accepted, upload your 3 videos, because it takes time for them to review. I'm gonna give you an example. I uploaded my videos on a Sunday night, and I got approved by Thursday. And I was just like so desperately checking every day. I would go in there, and I hadn't been approved. But that Thursday morning when I went into Amazon, I got the approval notification. Okay. There's really no requirements. You just have to apply, use your social media platforms to apply. They just need to see that you have some sort of influencing, in the sense that you post, like you know how to like promote a product pretty much. Okay. Let's see. I've already been accepted. Girl, yes. So start with your videos. Yes, going to apply today, period. Tanya, how do you get accepted? Okay, so you need to apply. You need to go to Google and search Amazon Influencer, apply for the program. And people are instantly like, approve right away. But you don't stop there. You want to make sure you also get approved for on-site commission, because you make more money when you get approved for on-site commission. So after you apply, right, and you get approved for the Amazon Influencer program, you then need to upload your first 3 videos. When you upload your first 3 videos and they are all approved, that you unlock you get the congratulations. Now you have you can get on-site commission. That's what you guys want to do. Okay. So that's different, right? So that's different from you got approved for the Amazon Influencer. Now the next step is to upload your first 3 videos for you to get approved for on-site commission. Are you doing just Faceless Live? 3 videos, exactly, sweet dreams. Are you doing just Faceless Live? So again, Sandra, right? I decided to do the Faceless Live because I'm doing this movement. I'm tired of seeing people just make up the excuse that they don't want their faces out there. They don't want to show their face. So I have to show them that you can have a successful live without the need of showing your face. And it allows me to just mind my business, sip on my coffee, right? Because TikTok doesn't like, right, when you are drinking on your live. So I could be multitasking, paying attention to my computer and serving you guys at the same time. So for now, yes. But you know I have no problem turning my camera on. Okay, let's see. I love it. I was listening to you last night on your YouTube channel. I love it. I love it. I hope you learned something. I hope you learned something. Okay. So again, let's get back into it. If nobody has any more questions, I'll continue. Right? Why are courses shifting from MRR to affiliate marketing? Girl, I was going to church with you, period. I love that. Period. Donna, good morning. Loved you on SWC last night. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I'm sorry. I do want to apologize because I was a little messy at the beginning, right? I had no idea what I was doing, but then you guys helped me through. So I appreciate it, right? Thank you for sticking with me throughout the call. Right? So this is a big one and it's trending, like I said, so I'm going to break it down, right? MRR was hot for a while, for a really long time. Dang, I missed it last night. It's recorded, Tanya. It's recorded, so you're good. Thank you so much. Right? So MRR was hot for a while and we all know that. No, you did an amazing job. Thank you so much, Lynn. Thank you. Everyone loved the idea of buying a course once and reselling it forever. Like, the excitement was real. But as it grew, so did the scams and the misuse of the product. People bought in just to flip fast without even learning the content. It is something that we touch a little bit on, how people are being honest about the fact that they invested in a course and they didn't even take the time to learn. But not over here. We don't do that, right? So the problems with MRR, right? When it's not monitored, people start spamming links and ruining the brand, right? No vetting. Anyone can buy and resell. Some buyers lie or misrepresent the product, right? And refund abuse and chargebacks, okay? I know at least for UBC and SWC 2.0, when they announce, right? I know that SWC has both MRR and affiliate marketing, but honestly, the MRR, I feel like at some point, Gabby, thank you for the follow. I feel like at some point they are just going to migrate to only doing affiliate because of all the shenanigans happening on the MRR space. I know for UBC, when they announced that they were doing affiliate, they said that they were tired of all the scammers, and that what the scammers do, right, is that they jump into the community and then they start targeting people, right, telling them how they're making a shit ton of money. And what do you think desperate people do? Desperate people go buy into whatever they're offering. They just lost their money. Right? Because they paid attention to that and they didn't have control over that because it was like so many, it was like the scam was like out of hand, right? So I don't blame them, right? What affiliate creators realize, right? That affiliate programs give them control back, right? It gives them the control back, the control that they need to avoid this from happening, right? It happens in the school community all the time, Sandra, all the time. I thought I was talking to a lady and it was a guy. It was insane. It's insane. And I'm talking about any product because I have a lot of courses inside the school. In every a course that I own, you see a scammer talking about, and sometimes the creators are not constantly in the community to be blocking these posts instantly. By the time they are able to block them, right, because people report it, they already like fooled a couple of people. You know what I mean? Melissa, good morning, babe. They already fooled a couple of people. So with the affiliate model, right, they have more control, right? So they can review people before allowing them in, right? They deny scammers, right? They set commission structures, right? Sometimes up to 90%. They monitor how affiliates, right, promote their courses to make sure they are following the terms and conditions, right? And And then the product is the updated without worrying about, like just having wrong information. Okay. So they're constantly kind of updating the product, right, to benefit us as well. And then they're also taking care of our ideal audience, where it kind of like just kind of like helps us a little bit without, feeling so burnt out of, just being glued to a phone, if that makes sense. Good morning. Let's see. Just want to make sure I don't miss. Leslie, good morning. It was kind of creepy. I started chatting with them on Messenger, and then he said he was a guy. That's weird. Oh, no. Sammy, good morning. People, I'm sorry, but people just be having too much time on their hands to be scamming. Like, it's insane. It is insane, okay? So I'm gonna give you an example, right? One digital course started with MRR, right? Had over 2,000 buyers, but many didn't even take the course. They jumped in to make money fast. The results, reputation damage. So the creators switched to affiliate only and saw higher quality students, better branding, and fewer headaches. And that is why they are switching back. Thank you so much, love. Right? They are switching to the affiliate model, right? Guys, if you have been in the online space for a while, you know that Simply Passive was the first MRR course that wanted to switch to an affiliate model. The backlash that product got, like, I think Simply Passive is no longer even a course anymore. I don't know. I haven't heard about Simply Passive ever again after that happened. Like, people were selling Simply Passive on Pinterest for $15, $25. Like, I know the creators must have been heartbroken. You know what I mean? They changed their name. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think they have it anymore. I had Simply Passive too. They changed their name. See what I mean? They changed their name because the bad rep they got from that was crazy. But then look what is it to make a name for yourself. When Roadmap was the first course that started the MRR for us, for all these courses out here, when they switched to affiliate, nothing happened, guys. Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing. People, were probably a little bit upset about it, but guess what? They still jumped on. Okay? Then after Roadmap, SWC created SWC 2.0, right? So instead of getting rid of SWC MRR, SWC 2.0 created the MRR model, the affiliate model, and people were mad. People were mad. Stella, good morning. People were mad, but guess what? SWC gave them the opportunity. You either jump on with the affiliate model, get 90% commission, or you can stay in the MRR space. It's that simple, right? And they went through a lot of hiccups. Hi, girl. Grand Rising, love. And they went through a lot of hiccups. But if you are a true entrepreneur, you can see the vision. I think it is to scale something. I forgot. Okay. Good for them that they at least, but it kind of sucks that they had to change their name because of the bad rep that they got. Like, I don't think that's fair, because I know they were looking at the bigger picture, right? And a lot of, like I said, a lot of courses are just switching to affiliate. Inner Bloom is another one. Nisi, good morning. Where they have affiliate and they also have MRR, right? So if you are selling, for example, Inner Bloom, I absolutely love Inner Bloom, so I sell it with Master Resell Rights attached, right? But you can jump on and you can decide that you want to sell it with affiliate instead. So you have the option. Okay, I love Inner Bloom. I'm in it every day, and I learned Inner Bloom was the course that helped me a lot with my mindset when I first started my journey. Okay. So, but here, let me just give you a quick secret, right? You can still make thousands as an affiliate without the baggage of MRR, right? And with courses like SWC or UBC offering 85% to 90% commissions, you're still taking home hundreds per sale, okay? So you just need to see the opportunity and the bigger picture, okay? So why digital marketing can change your life. I love Air Nova Bloom. I love that, Lorraine. I love that, right? Let's get deep for a second right now, right? This isn't just about sales or going viral, right? This is about freedom, okay? Freedom of time, income, location, peace, visualizing the life, maybe traveling, right? If you want to, and newbie bot, period. Maybe, you want to retire your partner. You want to be a more present parent. What is it? You need to look at the bigger picture. What is it that you're looking for? What is it and that is what digital marketing can open for you. Thank you so much for my heart, me, Leslie. That is what digital marketing can do for you. I'm going to give you an example for a stay-at-home mom, right? A mom with 3 kids, started digital marketing, right? During the, while their kids were napping. Now she's making, $50 selling a checklist. 6 months later, she replaced her part-time income and no longer needed to spend a lot of money on daycare. She now works 4 hours a day from home, from the comfort of her home, okay? I'm not telling you that this is going to happen instantly, but if you take the time to educate yourself and create something that you know for a fact is going to help somebody, the opportunities are legit endless, okay? Now let's talk about an example for a burnt out nurse, right? A nurse who worked 12-hour shifts, started promoting a course she truly believed in. Not only a course that she truly believed in, because she took the time again to educate herself after 90 days of showing up consistently, right? She was able to make, right, 1,000 in affiliate commission, right? Or 2,000 from affiliate commissions, right? She now runs her own business full time, right? And teaches others how to do the same. Sorry, I was away. What are these examples of? So I'm just saying, the opportunities, right? How digital marketing, when you take the time to really educate yourself, Gerald, how digital marketing can change your life as a persona, right? As a single mom, as a stay-at-home mom, as a burnt-out mom, as a nurse. But it all comes down to educating yourself and showing up for your business every day, consistently. That's what the examples are about. I'm trying to paint the picture here, okay? Just like me. I'm going to use me as an example, right? I was burnt out, living paycheck to paycheck, literally working 7 days a week. I was tired. So that force from being burnt out, and I physically couldn't go out there and get another job, right? Because I was already complaining about the fact, right, that I couldn't get another job because I wasn't going to be present for my kids, right? I was missing my daughter's basketball games. I was missing my son's martial arts competition. I didn't want that anymore for myself, for my kids, right? I wanted to be present, right? And not present, stressed out, but fully present. Because when my kids were around, I was just so frustrated from the long hours, right, that I was working, to finally asking them, hey, how was your day? How was school? What did you learn today? You know what I mean? That is the difference, being a present mom or dad or whatever. You know what I mean? Now I'm going to give you an example for a Gen X, right? Empty nester, right? So after her kids moved out, she felt stuck and behind, right? So she decided to take content creation, a course that taught content creation, and now runs a faceless affiliate account, reviewing tools for women 45 plus. She earns a steady passive income, and now she was able to rebuild her confidence through doing that, okay? So that is the opportunities that I wanted to paint for you that digital marketing can do if you take it serious, okay? What digital marketing gives you, right? No gatekeeping, no degrees or experience needed. Thank you so much for my club cheers, right? You choose your hours. If you only have 1 hour a day, then I need you to be working on your business that hour a day. You don't need a huge following, right? Because through your story, people will connect with you, right? You can be creative or low-key and faceless. You can do this. Faceless, when I started my journey, faceless was not even a thing, right? You can build something that is yours. And let me tell you, if you are not going to take digital marketing serious, then you are not ready to be an entrepreneur. That is just the reality, okay? So I'm going to pause and ask you, and I want you to ask yourself this question. If you can earn an extra 1K, 500 to 5K a month from your phone, what would that mean for your life right now? Maj, thank you for my rose. If you can earn 500 to 1,000 a month, what would that look like for you? Right? I need you to ask yourself that question. Okay, very powerful, right? Because when I started this business, all I asked for was 500 to 1K a month. A peace of mind, freedom, Sammy is saying, right? Peace of mind, exactly. Maybe not living paycheck to paycheck, right? Because the reality is, right? The reality is that the economy right now is crazy. Okay, good morning, right? The reality is that the economy right now, it's insane. Going to the grocery store, coming back home with just one bag and you just went and spent $125 and you don't even know, right? My vibration would definitely be higher. Exactly, because you're not stressed on how the bills are gonna get paid. Okay, maybe you won't worry about your car declining when you go to the grocery store. Okay, maybe you can be a yes mom. For me, that was a big one, right? For me, that was literally a big one. Like you guys saw I posted about this. I took my son to Kalahari in February and that was expensive, And we were only there from Friday to Sunday and I spent a lot of money, okay? And every time my son asked for something, I allow him. Before I would have been like, Papi, like, you know, we're on a budget. I would say no. And I was just like, whatever he wanted, I would give. And this business has been able to do that for me. But you guys know that I show up every single day, even when I don't want to. Okay. So let's see, girl. Yes. Anything helps. Yes, it does. Not worrying about how much we spend at Costco, at BJ's. Life is expensive. Yes, it is. I just paid over $300 for a basic grocery essay. You know what I mean? I'm literally watching every module in the course. Sammy, you are helping yourself by doing that. You went to Kalahari. I went to Kalahari in Poconos, Pennsylvania. That is the closest Kalahari to me, the one in PA. It was like about a 4.5-hour drive, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, so that is the opportunities, right? How is it going to help you visualize it? I tell you guys to visualize and you need to start training your brain. Lee, good morning. You need to start training your brain because your mind, right, is going to believe whatever you feed it. So if you're constantly telling yourself, I can't do this, this is not going to work for me, I wasn't meant for this, guys, you are going to remain paralyzed. You're going to remain there stuck. You're not going to push forward. Your business is not going to work. So I need you guys to just cut the negative behavior and start training your minds, right? I need you to, maybe on a weekly basis, I need you to work on a mindset strategy, right? And I spoke about this on last night's mentorship call inside SWC. I don't know. I can give you all the strategies, but you need to pick one and incorporate it. Vinny, thank you for the follow. How are you going to incorporate it? You could do affirmations, right? Where you tell yourself these affirmations, repeat them to yourself, right? You can do a daily journal, right? Where you celebrate any win, whether that's, you showed up for your business, you went live. I don't know what that looks like, but just kind of like celebrating yourself and patting yourself in the back for showing up every day. Daddy, are you doing business coaching consulting? Right now, Lorraine, I'm only doing the one-on-ones, how I mentioned, but you already know. I am asking God to just like guide me because no later than the end of this year, I would love to start my mentorship coaching. But I just feel like I need a little more experience, right? And I feel like last night's call was like, it gave me a little glimpse of what my mentorship will look like. I'm asking God for you. Thank you. Thank you, right? And you know that having a mentorship or a coaching thing, it requires time. And right now, I don't have the time, right? I need to also be realistic with myself because when I am ready for it, I have to go full in. That is the only thing I'm going to have to focus on, right? But I will get there. I love the advice. Thank you, Sammy. It was good and a good start. Thank you. Right? So I need to maybe have a growth mantra that you repeat to yourself. Danielle, good morning, right? I used to tell myself, I am growing, I am learning, I am unstoppable every day. Every day I would tell myself that, right? And then I need you to start refraining and turn the negativity with the positive. So instead of, saying, this isn't working, rewrite it and tell yourself something positive, right? I'm learning what doesn't work, what brings me closer to what does, right? But I don't want you paralyzed that this doesn't work. No, we need to learn how to push forward. And daily affirmations can look like, I am capable of building the life I deserve. I am consistent, resilient, and committed to success, right? I attract opportunity, wealth, and success every day, right? I am worthy of all the success that is coming my way. Dios mío, I had a gazebo cry yesterday. Is everything okay, Lorraine? What happened? Were you thinking about mom? And that's kind of like what broke you down. I'm sorry to hear that. Right? And there's also the visualization strategy. Okay? So you start visualizing, right? The life that you want to see. How does it look like? How does it make you feel? What impact is this change going to make for you? So I need you to pick one of those strategies for mindset and incorporate them on a weekly basis. Maybe start with once a day you're going to do this. Of course I know you. Of course I know you. Sending love and hugs, friend. I love it. You're not in this alone, okay? Sending you lots of love, okay? So again, right? Quickly recap, right? Major points. We went over what digital marketing is. I haven't been to the stores in about 2 weeks because I can't stand to see I know you did say that Mother's Day is hard for you, right? And I am so sorry. Mother's Day and the holidays is tough for you. But listen, I want you to think about how you as a mom are doing an amazing job, right? At least let your kids celebrate you. And then just like tell your mom, I know your mom is proud of you. I know your mom is proud of you. But pushing forward, you have to. You have to for your family. You have to push forward. But we love you. We love you dearly. Okay? So quickly to wrap things up, right? We spoke about what digital marketing is. We spoke about the different types, right? Social media, email marketing, content creation, right? We spoke about what MRR is and how it works. You understand the difference between MRR, affiliate marketing, and MLM. You know why control, reputation, and brand protection are leading people to change to affiliate models, right? I also spoke about, how digital marketing can literally change your life if you stay consistent and take this serious and take the time to learn. Remember, knowledge is power. Now I need you to ask yourself these questions, right? Which type of digital marketing interests you the most, right? Have you tried any other methods before? And are you more drawn to affiliate or MRR models? I know a lot of people were really mad when these courses started shifting from affiliate to MRR because they were mad. They wanted that 100%, commission. And I know that some people even stopped reselling the courses because they shifted to an affiliate model. But that is okay. If you're not, again, one thing I can't stress this enough. I say that all the time. One thing I can't stress enough is that if you are not in alignment with the product, I just don't want you selling the product because your confidence is going to show. 50K loading period, right? If you are not in alignment with your product, I don't want you. Thank you so much for my heart puff. I don't want you reselling the product because your confidence is going to show. Okay, so think about it. So now I'm gonna, that we went over, I hope, this gave you clarity. If you were confused about any of these models, right? Digital marketing isn't just a trend, right? It's a life changing skill. And the best part, you don't need to be an expert to start. You just need to start. Okay. Now that you know what digital marketing is, right? Tomorrow we're diving into niches, which is another thing that I see a lot of people struggling with. Tomorrow I'm going to teach you what is a niche, why it matters, and how you find the one that works for you and for your target audience, right? We'll cover evergreen niches, how to stand out, and content ideas that make people stop scrolling. So if you're ready to learn all things niches tomorrow, you don't want to miss it. And I already scheduled my live for tomorrow. So if you want to sign up for it, it's already scheduled. Okay, so we need to end with 10 bold encouragement affirmations, right? Of course, I had to bring the affirmations, period, right? How do we sign up? So when you click on it, thank you so much, Chris, for stopping by. When you click on it, it's going to give you an option to like just sign up for it, and it'll alert you. I know, I love that. I saw you have a schedule for your lives. I want, since I was away last week, I was like, let me give myself some grace and just schedule them. So I schedule the lives for this entire week. Okay. So let's go with the affirmations. So I don't chase clout, right? I'll teach you. Don't worry. I'll teach you, right? Number one, I don't chase clout. I build cash flows, right? Number two, I improve that you don't need permission to be powerful. Number three, I sell with confidence, show up with purpose, and get paid with ease, right? Number four, I'm not waiting for the algorithm. I am the damn strategy, period. Number five, every post I share attracts the right people, the right money, and the right energy. Number six, my story is someone's solution, and I am done playing small. Yes, period. Right? Number seven, I'm building my brands, not begging for validation. Okay? Number eight, I wake up every day with the power to shift my income and my impact. Number nine, I am booked, aligned, and unbothered because I mind my business. Okay? And 10, I'm not overwhelmed. I'm overqualified. And now I'm showing the hell up. Drop some sort of emoji. I need you to drop an emoji that made you feel something. I need you to drop any whatever these affirmations made you feel. Drop it. Yes, period. The crown, the hearts, the pink hearts. I love it. You know, to just give you that sense of motivation. Guys, like I said, right? It is just a matter of time of when our magic is going to happen. You need to believe in yourself, right? Believe in yourself. Mind your business. Stay in your own damn lane. I told you guys last night on last night's call, whoever joined the call, right? That you need to learn how to mind your business. And the best way to learn how to do that is by working on your mindset, because you are easily going to brush off all the noise that is going on around you. But if you are too distracted, let me say this louder, if you are too distracted worrying about what's going on around you, that is going to keep you paralyzed, because you're going to start with the imposter syndrome, comparison syndrome, limiting beliefs, self-doubt, all of that. Right? And we are not about staying stuck. We are about taking action, because remember that why. Remember the why. Love and light to all the blessed, to all. Have a blessed day. If you see someone laggy, help them along. I agree. Mind your business. Stay focused, right? I showed you guys also yesterday, right? My planner. And I showed you guys my very long list, right? I'm going to turn my camera on for you guys to see, right? Right? Look at my list. Look how long my list is. My list of whys. So I need you to have a list. I don't care if you're a sticky note kind of person. I don't care if you are a planner kind of girl. I don't care if you're a notebook kind of person. I need you to have those whys, right? So that when times get hard, I need you to reflect on them. Is this going to be on your YouTube channel? I didn't catch the beginning. Absolutely, I can add it to my YouTube channel. Give me till about, give me a few hours, because it's going to take time to download. Last time it took like 2 hours to download the last one that I added to my YouTube channel. Amazing Live, sis. So again, if you guys want to learn all things niches, anything that has to do with niche, how to find your niche, right? What a niche is, then you need to come to tomorrow's live. And like I said, I already scheduled it. So go ahead and sign up for it and come join me tomorrow. Any other questions before I jump off? Your girl got a venti today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Have an amazing day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.